never stop at one. I'll take you all on.
At least I'll have the satisfaction of destroying you, Optimus Prime.
You can't remember my name.
The weak shall perish?
Do not believe everything you read.
Hello everybody, I'm Cyberverse Prime, and we're also going to be taking a look at the Best Buy exclusive Voyager Class 07 Megatron with metallic finish. And this was also another figure that I had been really wanting just because of the metallic color scheme to him. He's a lot more movie accurate in this color scheme. And it's definitely one of the, I'm going to say one of most highlighted Megatron figures from 07, other than the premium series leader class. And if you were around the time when 07 came out, there wasn't a whole lot of good Megatron figures, unfortunately. That's why a lot of people praise the movie Masterpiece and the studio series, because we finally got good enough 07 Megatron designs of toys. Because when 07 first came out, oh god, it was rough. Now, of course, I didn't collect 07 at that time, but I was still into Thomas the Tank Engine, and I still am. But I'm not deep into the show or whatever, but you guys know what I mean. But yeah, so here is the Best Buy exclusive Megatron. We have him out of package as well. Let's take a look at the packaging. I mean, look at this classic packaging that we used to get back in the day, man. This is so cool. You don't see stuff like this nowadays. Limited edition metallic finish, Transformers.com. You got Transformers, you got the Decepticon insignia, Megatron's artwork. You don't even get stuff like that anymore, which sucks. Automorph Technology bio. You got, for whatever the reason, they have his concept art head and the original figure here. I mean, I kind of understand that. It's essentially the same damn figure. And then you got his biography here. Got another picture of the toy. Converts to Cybertron jet mode. This says Megatron Decepticon logo, and yeah, and oh shoot, I can't really get a good angle. There he is in the box. And at the same time that I found this guy, I found the RoboVision Optimus Prime, brand new in package. I just couldn't pass these two up. So there's that, and here's the figure itself out of packaging. Now, you're probably wondering, why did I buy two versions of these figures, the RoboVision and this guy? Well, because I did not want to open my ones. I did not want to open the ones that were brand new in package, and I've been searching for out-of-package ones for quite some time. These guys are very, very hard to find loose. Let's just say that. It took me about maybe 2 years to find them finally, and now they're here, which is awesome. But yeah, here is Megatron in his jet mode, and yeah, he is pretty much Supermaning. I never really cared for this Voyager back then, but for whatever the reason, this version itself, with the metallic finish and the more movie-accurate color scheme, it just somehow, it's weird how a paint job will change your mind about a figure. It really does. It baffles me. But the only parts on this figure that I don't like are the copperish bronze hands. That's kind of dumb, because nowhere else on this figure does it use that same plastic. So it kind of makes me wonder, why were these on the sprue for this figure? He does roll in this mode because he's got landing gear, which is cool. Yeah. Actually, there's other things that I don't like about this figure. There's more to it. I don't like the bronze or copper hands. I don't like the ice features. Now I get it. They wanted to have something that represents him being frozen in ice, but it takes away from the figure, to be honest. I would much rather have accurate wings and not have the ice bits on him. It really sucks that there was no upgrade kits back in the day. Now, yeah, you could remove this and these, and it would make the robot mode look 10 times better, but then it would ruin the alt mode of the figure itself, because this piece of ice is supposed to hide Megatron's head. Personally, what I really wish they would have done is have his head like be pushed down and compressed into his chest. I think that would have been a better way to have done it, but this is 07, 06 technology we're talking about, so I don't think they would have been able to pull it off then. Maybe they would have. Actually, no, they should have, because they did that with the leader class Optimus Prime from 07. So I think they could have found a way to have that happen, or have something from these. Like, if these weren't ice or supposed to represent ice, I think we could have had something under the wings to kind of wrap around his head like the Prime Megatron and hide it better. That way the chest wouldn't have been compromised. The shoulders, this is bullshit. They shouldn't have done this. And the wings being ice, that's just dumb in my opinion. But that's just me kind of nitpicking on this older figure. And it's just things that bothered me when I was a kid. So, because my original, actually, funny enough, my first handling of this mold was from Revenge of the Fallen, with the, Gathering at the Nemesis Toys R Us set. And I was always curious on why he had his 07 design and not his Revenge of the Fallen design. It's kind of weird. I guess they just had plenty of these in the back, because they were like, crap, we got to repaint it. It's not a good figure, but okay. But anyway, there's not really much I can talk about in this mode. So basically, let's get down to transformation. You want to unclip this arm from here, untab this piece, rotate this around, go ahead and flip that forward. That will separate his hands. Go ahead and do the same thing over here. Get his wrists out. That'll separate his hands. Move this over here. Go ahead and rotate these down. And then the fun part, just untab the legs and then rotate the waist down. Pull these pieces out. And then just place them down. There you go. That's why I basically rambled for so long. Transformation is pretty freaking easy. Now, I'll admit, that's a pretty basic transformation. It's simple for kids. And when I first handled this mold, I was kind of like, well, that was anticlimactic. I was hoping for something cool. And it's still anticlimactic. I do prefer the Masterpiece and the leader class from 07 over, and the Studio Series over this version. But something about this version of Megatron really appeals to me when I was a kid, because this was one of my very first Megatrons, and I guess it just has a certain liking to me. Not to me. It just has a certain nostalgic vibe to me, and it's just, I don't know. I'm just kind of giving a more love and respect for these older figures, because I can't keep praising the new ones. The new ones are good, but the plastic quality on the new ones is just, it's not the same as these older figures. But what I wish was we had figures that we got today, but with the more premium plastic like we did back in the day. But hey, man, it is what it is. Now, for articulation, there's not much. He's got, I'll start with the shoulders. He's got ratcheted shoulders. He's got in and out bicep movement, which is due to transformation, I think. He's got a bicep swivel, single jointed elbow. Nothing at the wrist, ball joint here at the head, ratcheted hips, which go forward that far. Now, if you get the cape out of the way, or whatever this is called, I think he can go back further. Oh yeah, he can go back a little further. But also, the feet are spring-loaded, which I don't know why that is. Maybe it's a safety feature. I have no idea. And that's pretty much it for articulation. For a size comparison, here he is with his arch nemesis, Optimus Prime. And... well, damn. That sucks. This is the first time I've ever done this. Oh, that sucks. Oh, man. Oh, Megatron. You're a shrimp. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. That shouldn't be the response to this, but yeah, he's a shrimp next to Prime. Yeah, I can kind of see why a lot of people prefer the leader class over this, because this thing doesn't scale with anything. Maybe it might scale with the other Decepticons other than Barricade, because actually, now thinking about it, this guy might scale with the Voyager Blackout, the deluxe versions of Brawl and Bone Crusher. If you have the Starscream from Dark of the Moon, but the Age of Extinction one, where it's the first movie colors, I think those 5 would actually scale perfect. And then, Barricade, probably the Legends class one, I guess. But other than that, yeah, these are great figures, in my opinion. No, they don't look great together, but they look great nonetheless in terms of cosmetics. And yeah, they're not the best of figures. I mean, Optimus Prime is definitely better. Actually, in my personal opinion, I think the Voyager is a lot better than the 07 Leader, and I think the Leader class is better than the Voyager of Megatron. So, hey, that's just my opinion. Until we get to redoing those versions as well. I'm sorry, these videos are just kind of thrown together because I almost forgot to put out some more videos this weekend. So please forgive me if these are just kind of thrown together. I do have plans for more newer figure content to be made. I'm hoping to review some Age of the Prime stuff coming up, and I do hope to also review some more of the modern Studio Series stuff. I mean, just as a tease, I did get the new Bumblebee in today at the time of this recording. So anyway, yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in and watching my content. I highly appreciate it. And thank you to all new subscribers and older ones as well. It really makes it a big difference for me. I'm not doing this for money. I'm just doing this out of my love for Transformers, and I just do this for fun. I don't do this as a job. I have a full-time job. I do this for fun, and I don't ask for subscribers usually, but it does help me out a lot. And it makes me feel pretty nice. It makes me feel like my content is actually, and my opinions on stuff are actually valid. So I really appreciate all of you for being so supportive and leaving comments, leaving me feedback. I appreciate all of it. I really do. So thank you all so much for tuning in this long and hearing me ramble. But anyway, good night or good morning, whatever. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all hopefully next weekend with what? I don't know. Well, we'll find out, but I promise it won't be another Optimus and Megatron. It'll be something different. But anyway, thank you guys so much. See you all later.